Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Your Mark on the World show. I'm your host, Devin Thorpe, and today I am very honored to have with us my partner, my dear friend, Leesa Hubbard, who is the CEO and founder of Heroconomy. Leesa, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you. It's an absolute pleasure and honor to be here, Devin. Thank you.
Now, to begin, let's start by you introducing us to what Heroconomy is.
Sure, I'll tell you a little background to it. And essentially, the Heroes Economy is an online platform that we've launched to really support the growth of business as a force for good. So that's its simplest essence. And really, our intention is to connect all of the social entrepreneurs, the change makers, the visionaries, who really are doing business differently, disrupting the norm, and really building social and environmentally responsible companies. Our goal is to support them and to support more people to really just get into this new way of doing business, move into this new business paradigm. So it's very, very exciting. And the whole idea was born out of someone who's a tremendous inspiration to me, Peter Diamandis, and he wrote the book Abundance. And he talks about how the future is better than we think, and he really sheds light on all of these areas of the world that arguably need a lot of help, and we have the solutions. We have all the solutions to these, humanity's challenges. So in areas like food and water, energy, healthcare, education. And so my vision for this is to really bring everybody together so there's a support network with training, resources, inspiration that will help people to really move forward with these solutions we have available and really construct business in such a way that we're essentially building it so that everyone wins. We've got social and environmental wins, and it's been a really, really exciting journey this far in building it.
Well, I imagine, and you've got some great partners that I know you've dealt with. I think you're very close with buddies with Paul Malik, Mal Warwick. Yes, I apologize, Mal. Please forgive me.
Oh no, it's
But remarkable guy. Written something like 20 books, and I know he's working on a course with you that you want to deliver. Have you completed that course?
We're still in progress with that. It's the business solution to poverty. And really what we're working on right now is a whole range of different collaborative relationships to bring a lot of these courses that really focus on specific areas of building a socially conscious business. So leadership, marketing, impact investing. So we've got a number of collaborative partners that we're working with on different courses. And then we've got a podcast as well, so we're really shedding light on these amazing companies that have already been born and have had a lot of success in building business as a force for good and really doing things differently. So we've had quite a bit happening, but yeah, it's been very, very exciting, and it's really riding this wave of where education is going. It's the democratization of education, and it's providing more affordability and accessibility for people. So rather than just the traditional route of college and university education, which of course I'm still a very huge fan of. I love my time in university. We want to be able to provide more resources so we can reach a larger number of people that want access to these things. So that's why we got really excited about building the courses and just being able to share that information a lot more widely and freely.
I was thrilled and honored and had a lot of fun being a partner with you on one of these courses. You and I produced a course to help beginning social entrepreneurs figure out how to scale up, launch, and start a business, and that was certainly a lot of fun.
It's great. I mean, one of the things I realized with social entrepreneurship is for a lot of people, they're still trying to get their head around it. What is it? What does it mean? And it has so many different contexts. And there's different ways that social entrepreneurs go about with their mission. It's nonprofit, it's now for-profit. And so, the whole intention was, how can we create something that's really practical, not just the theoretical side of social entrepreneurship, and what others have done, but how can we provide those practical resources that people can just take hold of and say, okay, I have this vision or this dream to build a world-changing business. How do I do this? Where do I get started? And a lot of the traditional business disciplines offer great resources for startups, but not necessarily focused on this specific area, building a socially conscious business or a business, double bottom line or triple bottom line company. How do you do that? So, we're proud to have something there that is now a practical resource for people to access.
And it was so fun to do it with you. You were such a great partner. Our course has 10 different modules or sections, and we kind of divided those up in a fun way, but you really brought a lot of great expertise to this, and it was fun to do it with you because I couldn't have prepared this course all on my own, and so it was great to have us able to sort of complement one another and bring different strengths and abilities, experience, especially to bring your depth of marketing and savvy in that area, and I was able to bring something on the finance side, and so it was really kind of, I think, it ended up being a very strong course, I think.
Yes, I agree, and it was a wonderful reflection on even my journey, being in business and marketing for 15 years, and I'll never forget, being in my 20s and building a technology startup, and I realized the reason we were so successful. I mean, we took the company to 7 figures, we built this global brand, and it was amazing. I mean, it was so fulfilling. But I realized that why we were successful is because we had a social mission behind us, and that was really the start of the journey for me, in realizing just the power of business. And so it's been really, really exciting, and I just love educating and sharing these resources. My greatest wish is that for everyone that starts a business, that they really think about, how can you place doing good at the very core? And so, that's what's exciting about this course. We've created so many practical elements that say, okay, here's how you market your business, here's how you finance it, here's how you do your business planning, here's how you get started in the first place, how do you figure out, what your passion is, and then how do you choose the particular cause that you really want to weave into what you're doing. So it's been pretty exciting. I think it's been a great culmination of both of our experiences, and we look forward to getting a lot of feedback on it.
It really does, I think, combine some very disparate strengths and very unified passion for actually addressing and solving big social problems through entrepreneurship. So it was really a fun collaboration. I think I've posted a link in the article associated with this Hangout. So if you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link to the article. The article has a link to the course. And the course is on Udemy, and it's called Get Started in Social Entrepreneurship, a Practical Guide. So you could also go to Udemy and search for Leesa Hubbard or for Devin Thorpe, or for that course, and find it. If you follow the links in the article, though, you'll get more than half off the list price, which is very generous that Leesa was willing to discount the course so much so that it's the discounted price is just $27. The regular price is $57. You get $30 off, right, Leesa?
Absolutely, and this was the whole idea. Rather than spending $5,000 on a year of education, we can offer you something that's just a little bit more than the cost of a book. And I'm proud of that. I think it's a great way for us to make this a lot more accessible. And even for people, if they're already further down the journey, the idea and the intention behind this is, can you gift someone with this course? Someone who's just getting started, or says, I have a dream and I really want to see how I can do this. So that's really, we want to make it affordable and accessible. And Udemy's just been a great platform for us to work with and be able to launch this. So it's just very accessible, very easy to access. And people can learn from anywhere, really. I mean, they can learn on their smartphone or their iPad or computer, and that's just something I'm really lit up about, is this mobile learning ability. So yeah, very, very exciting, and thank you for sharing all the details of the course.
Well, it is I think it's going to be helpful for people who are interested in learning about social entrepreneurship. I think most people these days, all the data I see shows that people are interested in social entrepreneurship or in doing good in the world or making sure that the company they work for is doing some good in the world. They're no longer comfortable merely making a living. They want to have an impact. And this is a course for those who are very entrepreneurial, who are trying to figure out how to have an impact, how to make a difference, and be an entrepreneur. And that's kind of still a relatively new thing, but it's growing very quickly, isn't it?
It's growing really quickly. I mean, I know from myself and a lot of women that I work with, our personal experiences, you reach a level of success in what you do in your career, and then you go, is it really about this? It's about the meaning and the fulfillment. And so the reason I'm just so lit up about social entrepreneurship and looking at this whole focus of game-changing business and building business as a force for good is that it's a meaningful way to operate. It goes beyond just the profit, or the mission. It's really creating meaning and true fulfillment in our lives, and that's what I get really excited about, is that third element that sometimes we forget, just being in business. So it's really about, it's designed for those that really want to build something that's going to be truly meaningful, both for themselves and for the world.
Well, and you are doing that. I'm doing that in real life. This isn't a course taken in the abstract from people who think it would be a good idea, but in fact, you run a social venture, I run a social venture, I bring 30 years of finance experience, you bring a decade plus of marketing savvy and wisdom. I mean, it really is not amateur hour. This is really meaningful stuff. I hate to toot my own horn. I'm so uncomfortable in this, but I think we really are a good team and have created a valuable course for people.
Yes, and it's the start of a journey. I see. I see that as we start to build our community, that are people that are taking the course. I mean, this is a logical progression to an entire ecosystem of learning, and that's really been our intention all along. Is how do we provide this leading edge education? It's not the stuff that you learned in textbooks 10 years ago. This is like where it's happening right now. This is what works. Here's how you build a business in the digital age, right? So yeah, we're very, very proud and just really excited and really look forward to the feedback we get from our students. And as I said, just the start of the journey.
Wow. Well, Leesa, you make a great point. We do want feedback. This won't be the last course. And so certainly we want to get feedback from people on how we can improve, or what the next course should be, what the next level should be, so that we provide the value that people really are looking to have.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, Leesa, thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. Thank you for partnering with me on this course. Thank you for being the catalyst behind it. It's been wonderful in every regard.
Thank you so much, Devin. I echo the same comments right back to you. It's been wonderful. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. You have a great day now, okay?
Okay, you take care.
All righty. Let's do some good.
Okay, sounds great.